Hey, so 2023 is here. Many people are starting their New Year's resolutions, just hoping to be a better person this year. And you've been here, we've all been here. But the real question is, who's actually going to succeed this year? And the simple and easy answer is this: those who are willing to really sacrifice the time and effort and not rely on motivation will. Every year, people set their New Year's resolutions and then quit after just a few days of trying. And the sad thing is that the loop restarts, they continue with their unhealthy lifestyle, their 9 to 5, 5 days a week, 2 days off on the weekend, and they just stay in the rat race for year long until finally November and December rolls around once again. They get their 2 weeks off of vacation for the year and woohoo, it's so great. And this keeps them comfortable, and in the end, it all just repeats. They just live the same unambitious, super depressing lifestyle, which really, it makes me sick, to be honest. I encourage you to not be this person. Don't consume the same content. Don't be the same person this year. Change your lifestyle, change your experiences. Don't go through the whole year with the same habits, same experiences, absolutely the same lifestyle, literally everything the same. Don't consume the same content. Don't consume the same food. Change something about your life. Don't be like the average person, which just sets little New Year's resolutions. Instead of doing that, set real short as well as long-term goals, which actually make a difference in the end. Do not be like the average person just setting little New Year's resolutions. Actually, set real goals, like I said. And the most important part is, and this is the reason why every single person quits their little New Year's resolutions. And it is because they rely on motivation. They wait until the New Year's comes around. And don't get me wrong, I don't have anything against New Year's resolutions. However, I feel like too many people like to wait it out until the end of the year because, oh, it's a new me, it's a new this and whatever. But the playing out, like being completely realistic, is that it's the same. It makes no difference. Whether you start it right now, January 2023, or February 2022, June, July, whatever. The work that you have to put in for those goals is the same. So the sooner that you start, the better. So do not rely on motivation. And this is what a lot of people get wrong, is that they wait until motivation gets here for them to start their goals. And I don't want you to do this. Learn discipline. Realize that motivation is not always going to be there. Yeah, of course, it's a good thing to have motivation, but that's the reason why, that's what separates the winners from the losers. Those who are able to put in the hard work, especially when they do not feel like it, especially on the hard days, on the dark days, whenever there's no motivation, there's no drive, and they still put in the work. These are the ones that actually succeed in the end and actually make a change in their life. Set goals which are actually meaningful and literally write them and say them to people around you. Say them to your dog, your grandma, your mom, your cat, your dad, everyone. Say it to them and make it meaningful, because this is another reason why so many people quit so easily. It is simply because their goals are just not meaningful enough and they don't actually mean it strongly in their head. It's not engraved in their head. Write it down. Set a deadline for it and make it specific. If it's something about fitness, don't be like, oh, I just want to look better. Set an actual specific goal. I want to lose this amount of weight, or I want to gain this much of amount of muscle by the end of June or July or whatever. Doesn't necessarily have to be by the end of the year. You can make it sooner and set short as well as long term. So each month set like a milestone and work from here. Because this is why a lot of people will be like, oh, I still have time or this and whatever. But do not become this person. And you want to know what's another reason why a lot of people quit so much? The reason why they quit so easily is because their goal is simply not meaningful enough. Because whenever they wake up, it's like the results are not that good. So like they just wake up and it's like 6 a.m. They know they have to go to the gym, but they're like, I just want to like look better. Is the results really that good? Like, not really. So they don't feel that drive to get out of bed to actually go and tackle that goal. Not only this, but they don't tell it to people. Like, I'm not saying you have to scream it out. Like, it's good to work in silence. However, you should actually tell people, as this encourages you. It keeps it in your mind that it tells you that if I quit, it's gonna influence this person. He's gonna think that I'm not accountable. He's gonna think that I'm not reasonable. That I'm not trustable. that I'm not a trustable man. Keep this in your head. Say it to your grandma. Say it to your mom. Literally think about it as if I quit, it's gonna impact this person. Their life is going to be worse. My life is going to be worse. And always remember why you are there. Why am I here whenever you're struggling? Remember why you started in the first place. And finally, do not be afraid of failure. Because doubt has killed way more dreams than failure ever will. Don't be a kind of person. Set clear, strong goals and don't be scared to speak them out. Don't be a kind of person like, I kind of want a career change. I kind of want to lose some weight. I kind of want to get straight A's. Because if you just put like kind of effort, like a little bit, like half-assing it, you're kind of gonna get the results that you want. Get what I'm saying? Do not take this lightly. Don't take this as a joke. Literally engrave it in your head. Take this as an absolute must, as if your freaking life depended on it. Like I said, don't be a kinda want a career change. I kinda want to lose weight. I kinda want to gain this amount of muscle. Because kinda want equals kinda get. And do not rely on motivation, because whenever the hard times get here, whenever those hard days get here, because they will, just like any other year, there's gonna be hard days. Do not let these hard days, these hard times beat you. Discipline yourself to put in the hard work regardless of how you feel, of your circumstances. Because those who actually battle this, who don't let this beat them down, those who actually go through the path of most resistance and get through it, these are the people that actually succeed and actually achieve and make a change in their life. Remember, emotions are irrelevant towards your goal. Make it a must and go crush those fucking goals.